Okay, welcome to the N1IR Electronics blog. This is Chris, and here's our finished version of the pressure chamber for the antenna shooter. So we glued in our 1-inch thread for our sprinkler. We got our 1-inch, 2-inch long piece of pipe in there. We have our adapter for the 1-inch to 1 1/4, then the 1 1/4 to 1 1/2. And then the 1 1/2 to 2, and then the 2-inch to 3-inch adapter. We have our Schrader valve in. Everything's all nice and glued up. I'll put some primer on there, some glue, and here's our end cap. So that's the finished section of the pressure chamber section, and here is where the sprinkler is going to go thread onto. Now later on, what I could do is I can get a 90-degree turn, put the valve here and put the barrel down the side, but I'm going to experiment with that later and see how much pressure loss I have if I do that. So right now everything's going to be in line, and next we're going to be working on the barrel. The barrel is a 2-foot long 1 1/4 inch piece of tubing, and we have to adapt that down to a 1-inch. So we're going to need, a coupler, a reducer, and then our 2-inch long, 1-inch wide piece of PVC pipe. So that's going to be the barrel. And I'm going to have a listing of all the parts on the website, so if I'm going through this too quick, you'll have it on the site. So those are the pieces there. So depending on your store, I had to get all these to adapt down. Some might have an adapter already that goes down one shot, but this is all that they had at the store, so this is what we're dealing with. So I'm going to pause the video at this point and glue up the barrel and have that set.